Philips.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you like me to talk a little bit more about that, or would you like me to talk about something new?
Yeah, you can share more about that and the feelings that you're having for them. They are very ready to listen from you.
Okay. All right. So, I have to start with Habari Tsenu. I have to start with that. It's a tradition. Um,
Yes.
yeah. So please tell them love is not something we create.
So nimwambia yote ongelea upendo. Jinsi mtu anavyojisikia. So anaanza ongea na anasema upendo sio kitu yenye mtu anaweza kutia hamu. Yeah.
We don't have to create it because love already exists with inside of ourselves from the minute we are born on this planet.
So anasema sio kitu yenye utajenga tu pale. Wajua upendo yuko ndani, kila mtu yuko ndani. Kuna kusema kama ni upendo ni kuanza jenga ile upendo naikesha nje, uko na upendo.
Love is love is who we are. It is the energy that we are made of.
Anasema upendo ni kisuko na nguvu ni
Love is the most powerful energy in all of the universe and on this planet.
upendo ni kitu yenye nguvu kwa dunia.
It is the energy that connects us to ourselves and to all of nature and all of other people.
Sema ni ile nguvu yenye inatuletea tunakuwa na moyo. Sasa yeye yuko kule, lakini tuko hapa, lakini kwa ajili ya upendo tuko pamoja.
Love is so powerful because it heals us. It brings beauty into the world in so many ways.
Sema upendo ni kitu mzuri kwa juu inatokea hata uponyaji yote inatokea.
And we cannot lose love, we can't lose it. It doesn't get lost or go away. It's always inside of us. It is always who we are.
Sema upendo kisuko, kisuko ndio ile upendo iko ndani.
But what can happen is sometimes it can just get covered up.
Sema saa zingine ile upendo tunaweza jifunika, tunaweza jifunika sasa.
So I'm going to say something crazy, Phillips. Is it okay?
Yeah, it is okay.
Okay. So tell them I have two dogs, two big dogs. And we're always going on really long walks. And tell them because they're both boy dogs, all they do is pee all over everything for an hour.
Come again?
Tell them because they're boy dogs, they just like to pee on everything. They like to mark everything. Do you know this? And my one big dog, he has to sometimes go to the bathroom and he makes a big pile of poo, like really big. It takes me two hands to pick it up. And when he goes to the bathroom, in the woods, he takes his feet and he pushes all kinds of dirt onto his business that he just did. The dirt covers up what he did. The dirt is covering everything up. Yeah. And sometimes that's what we do with love. We cover it up with negative thinking, with dirt. Yeah. Like when I'm having an argument with my husband and we're not agreeing with each other, and I start to think he's wrong and I'm right. And I'm thinking he's stupid. He's always trying to do it this way, but I think he should do it that way. That negative thinking about my husband is like the dirt. It covers up the love that I feel for him. The same is true when I'm not loving myself. When I'm thinking bad things about myself, that um, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, that's negative thinking. When I'm thinking negative things about myself, I'm not loving myself. But actually, all I've done is I've covered up the love that exists within myself with the dirt. So I want to repeat what I said. We don't have to create love. It is God given to us at the day of our birth. And if I'm not feeling it, then I know I've somehow covered it up. And if I want to uncover my love and get it back, self-love or love for others, it's so simple. I just have to notice when I'm having negative thinking about myself or someone else or the situation.
mawazo mbalimbali, kujua namna gani kuna kuwazia mbaya. Kama niko najiwazia mbaya, inaonyesha na kama haujipendi, ile inatokea kuleta mawazo mabaya.
And it's just like with my dog. If he's covering his business up and I'm covering love up, I just have to notice it. I just have to be aware of it, that it's happening. And it's so simple. When I notice it, my feeling comes back up and I feel, oh yes, I feel the love again. And when the love comes back, I become wiser and clearer and kinder. From the love within myself, connection happens, good things happen, beautiful things happen. Yes. And and all I can say about contentment, because that was the second part, is exactly the same. I am born with contentment when I come into this world. I am born with a feeling of contentment when I come into this world. It is our natural state to feel happy and grateful for God's gifts. And if I use my thought wrong, I cover up that contentment and the happiness. But every time I cover it up, I can notice it. And when I notice it, it falls away, and I'm right back where I started, content and happy. And when I get back to contentment, no matter what my situation, I become wiser and clearer and smarter.
Unasikia kama uko na nguvu. Watu akili yako
I can see what is needed and I know what to do. It is a beautiful thing to know who we really are, love and contentment.
Kama niko najisikia upendo, watu wajua nasikia mzuri. Unajua kama hauna upendo, unasikia mzuri.
That is the built-in beauty within us. And when we don't cover it up, we become a gift to our children, our family, our community. And then in the next step, when we share that love freely with others around us, we get love back. And what we are content with, we get more of. Yeah. That's what I want to share today, Phillips. And I would love to know if anybody wants to share what they've seen about love or contentment, or if they have anything they'd like to ask about that. And maybe this time, Phillips, you can help me to answer those questions as well.
Yes. So anasema I'm also very happy that you are sharing to us about love.
Sorry, Phillips, I'm having trouble hearing you, Phillips. Can you come a little closer to the cell phone so I can hear you better?
You can hear me well there?
Much better, thank you.
It's called God. Mohete Emmanuel. Mohete Emmanuel. We are happy for the teachings, because love and forgiveness are so vital into our lives. And before, Philips taught us about love and forgiveness. And even right now, we have heard about love and contentment. And I've seen that love is something much important in our life because without love, we cannot get a very good feeling.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, he's saying he sees it as the love to be like sort of protection of the like hazard that can come to hit the life.
Yes.
I'm very thankful for the sleepy teachings. Ni nini ingine yenye nimesaidia kama hii mafundisho? Wewe kiongelee kama wewe. Mimi peke yangu juu ya hii mafundisho nasikia mpaka niendeleshe kuma. For me, I have come to understand that the thinking and having love is so much important to my life. Okay.
Can I say something about that, Phillips, before the next person?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I want to say that is so wise because that he's seen that. Some people think that love is a weakness. And I loved it when he said, love is like a protector. I felt when he said that, yes, this is true. It protects us.
Protection. Napenda ile neno sana namuonyesha kuelewa kwako na upendo kisi umeona kama ni.
Because no matter what happens to us, which situation we get into, if we approach it in love, we are powerful.
Hata kuwe shida na namna gani, lakini kama tuko na upendo unaweza kuwa.
It is the most powerful energy in the universe. I believe this.
Upendo ni kitu ya nguvu yenye kama mtu uko na upendo binti Mungu naweza wewe.
So thank you for sharing that with me. I never thought about love being a protection before, so I learned something new from what you just said.
Nasema asante sana na nasema kitu kubwa yenye nimefundisha leo na yeye alikuwa bado kuwazia kama upendo inaweza kuwa kitu yenye na kinga so naye nasema
Asante sana.
Yes.
Yeah, so the next person.
Naongea jina tunaongelesha upendo, msamaha, kusikia, thank you so much.
Phillips, I can't hear you so well.
You can hear me?
Now I can. You have to speak toward the phone. Now I can hear you.
Okay. I'm called Nasamaza Shanta. Saying greetings. I am living here in Nakivale Refugee Settlement. I'm a refugee came from the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Sorry, Phillips, I didn't hear you. She comes from where?
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yes. I have been following the teachings of three principles. And from where we have been receiving these teachings concerning love and forgiveness, first of all, I have learned what forgiveness is and what love is.
Walitufundisha kwamba msamaha mtu kwanza yeye peke yake kujisamehe kwanza.
And I have learned that forgiveness starts with me.
Mtu akikufanyizia makosa unapaswa kumsamehe kwa kusudi ujisikie huru, ujisikie mzuri.
I have come to understand that forgiveness starts with myself, because if someone did wrong to me, it is my obligation to forgive myself. Because if I don't forgive myself, I will not feel contentment.
Wakati mimi sijisamehe, sisamehe ule mwingine mwenye alinitendea mabaya, mimi naendelea kusikia mbaya ndani yangu, lakini yeye hajui kama mimi nasikia mbaya. Ndio maana mimi napaswa kumsamehe ili ndio kusema mimi najisamehe na kisikia huru.
Because I have come to understand that even if now I don't forgive myself and I say maybe I have forgiven someone, I will still keep feeling like inner wounds, keep feeling bad feelings, because even that person doesn't know how I'm feeling. So I have seen that it is much more important to forgive myself, then after I can forgive someone.
Ndio maana ile mafundisho na chenye imetusaidia sisi ambao tuliwahi kusikia.
That is why I'm testifying about three principles, because they have been so much helpful into my life, and since I have started listening to principles, I have changed.
Tukajifunza tena kuhusu upendo.
And also we have learned about love.
Kujipenda kwanza sisi wenyewe.
Also, I've come to understand that love also starts with myself. To love myself first. Because I have come to understand that there is no way I can love someone before I love myself. That I have come to understand that after now I have finished forgiving myself, like loving myself, then that is when I'm going to love my family, loving my neighbors and the rest. So as we have been sharing, love is so powerful into human life.
Mzuri sana, ndio kusema alisema kuneno ya mwisho, ndio kusema ni protection ya kitu chochote kibaya utaweza kuwaza, lakini kishakuwa na upendo hautawaza tena.
And I'm happy that my brother here mentioned that love is a protection, and I also recommend that because I have seen love being the protection to my life. Thank you so much.
So I want to say a few words to her. Is that okay, Philips?
Yes, it is okay.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I love so much that you begin with yourself with all things. Yes. When we start with inside of ourselves and we turn on the light inside of ourselves, we then can shine into the world. And I want to say, Philips, to her sister, you have a beautiful energy.
nguvu.
Asante sana.
Yes. And I feel like your light is shining so bright. I could see it from looking out into the audience when I saw you.
Nasema yepe kwa nakuona mwangaza hapo kusema huko mkiza iko naona umesha kuwa na furaha.
Asante sana.
Yes. And I hope very much that you will share this understanding with other people around you. Sharing is growing.
Nasema na nawaza utaendelea giso limuongelesha na nimeongea kuongelesha abantu wengine nao wasikie mzuri na hii nimekuwa nayo kuanza saidia wengine.
Ndio tunaanza wasaidia ndani ya majaribu. Tunatoka hapa tunafika nyumbani tunaongelesha wenyewe tunasikia.
Yeah, he's saying she's already sharing to other people, neighbors. She's already sharing the beautiful life experience.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for sharing, sister. And your life is going to make a big difference.
Asante sana kuongelesha, anasema na maisha yako utakuwa na mabadiliko kubwa.
Asante sana.
Uje muongelesha. I'm called Samira Eric.
Hi.
Eric. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
I'm happy I've been following three principles teachings. First of all, I appreciate it because I've been helped through my life. Because I've seen that if you don't forgive, like if I don't forgive, it is as if covering a heavy luggage in my life. Because I have seen that carrying a luggage that you cannot even put down, it is something very huge and cannot help. Because of three principles, I've come to understand that forgiveness is so powerful. And when you forgive, you feel free, you feel yourself. And you feel peace of mind yourself, and you can transfer that into other people. So I'm happy that it has been so much helping into my life and also help others into my family and even other neighbors in this community. I'm happy that you still come to share to us, and this is so good. It is the CP teachings have helped us. We are now changed people. So I wish you continue sharing to us this. I have one question. This is the question.
Yes.
Yawezekana mtu asababishe wewe unipe upendo yako juu yake na juu ya wengine. Mtu mmoja anaweza kusababisha kupata kisirani unipe upendo kwa ajili yake. Kuna uza mtu anaweza mimi nasema hivi swali ni inawezekana mtu akukwaza aseme fanye mbaya hata unapoteza wala unafunika ile upendo yenye ndani yako kwa wengine au kwa wewe. Huko nauliza inaweza wezekana? Mimi najua ile inawezekana. Sasa kwa ajili ya kurudisha tena ile upendo upya
kuwa ile upendo kuja njia gani ambayo unaweza.
So he's asking someone may annoy him, and you find he has now brought negative thinking that is covering the love that he has been having. So what is the best way of making him like uncover that darkness that someone wrote to him, that he can regain the love again?
So can I clarify? So did I understand right, Phillips? He's asking if someone is making him feel annoyed, how can he come
Yes.
back to being in the feeling of love and compassion for that person? Is that what he wants to know?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can you ask him if this is a real situation that is happening in his life, or it's just something theoretical in case it happens in the future?
Kitu yenye uko nauliza, uko nayo ni shida au tu unauliza ni mawazo?
Sio mawazo ni shida. Anaweza kufasiria tena. Mtu anaweza kufasiria. Hata usione
Hiyo nimeshaelewa. Ile shida iko au tu ni mawazo? Iko. Yeah, it's saying it is real. It is happening.
Well, can he tell me just a few more sentences about it that I understand it a little better? What he's how he's experiencing it in his life?
Nini yenyewe iko na
unaona ile sura yake, unaona hata wajirani
sio vile. Mbona sema hiyo nimeongea? So tuambie ile ukweli. Tuambie sasa ule mtu amefanya nini? Hiyo
shida yenyewe. Okay, shida ni hii. Wakati kuna udishi mwingine fulani, jiji fulani udishi.
Like how I'm living in a different village.
Kisha neighbor au wase na kupaza wala na kusema baadaye
ile yenye nakosea ndio ile tunataka
kusema kimaisha, kuseme anaharibu tuseme mafugo, unaharibu mafugo na unaona baadaye unabakia na ile image, unabakia na ile picha, na hata ukiona jirani yake wala mnaongea
ile mafugo yenye nasema kuna mnadani
kuua
it's saying like a neighbor came and stole like his hens at home, so it made him feel so bad about him. He got so annoyed, and he's saying that one has covered his love. So that is the example that is given.
Someone came and stole his hens.
Yes.
Okay. Tell him I'm going to tell him a story if he will be willing to listen to it and see, and he should listen for himself if he sees something new. Is he willing?
Yes, willing.
So tell him, my mother, it caught fire in her house. Her house burnt down.
Come again?
Tell him my mother, her house caught on fire and burned down. Can you still hear me, Phillips?
Yes, I've translated that.
Okay. So my mother had some things that survived the fire, some important things like tools.
Kama nyumba ilungua. Kwa vitu vyenye kama majembe, vile vitu.
And she collected these things that were still able to be saved, and she put them in like a cart and covered them up so the rain wouldn't get onto them.
Anasema vyote vyenye vimebakia vyenye virungura kamata mzigo kapia kwenye inaweza bakia kama vile sipike vile.
I came to visit my mother to see the damage that the fire had created.
Kaenda huyu aliye mama yake, ile moto iliharibisha nyumba namna gani, jinsi inaenda.
And I came to her house and I saw that cart full of things in her driveway covered up.
Sasa kama kwa naona vitu vingine vimefunika pale.
And I noticed that my mother had lost almost everything. And I was talking with her and I was listening and I realized she didn't have a lot of money also to buy new things.
Sana hii kisa kwa naona mama yake pesa sema uzi vitu vingine vile vile.
And we were going toward the cart and we opened up the tarp that was covering the tools to see what was left in there. And while we were looking into this cart, we realized that almost everything had been stolen.
Like stolen from what she had
Someone
covered.
someone came and took what she had left. Someone stole it.
Anasema na vile mwenye kulikuwa vinabaki mtu akakuja aliviba.
I, as her daughter, I was so angry that someone had taken the very little that my mother had left.
Mimi kama mtoto yake kakasirika kweli, na vile mwenye kulikuwa vinabakia mtu amekuja ameiba.
My feeling of love was covered up with so much negative thinking.
Upendo yake kakuja ile nguvu kafunika.
It didn't seem fair. It didn't seem just.
Kama gani?
It didn't seem fair. It didn't seem just.
So anasema hii ilikuwa huko.
My mother, who had given so much to other people, who was so loving, that someone would come and take the little she had left.
Mama yake alikuwa mtu wa upendo, anafikia watu. Nashangaa kama vile ndio kila mtu anakuja na kiba na ule.
I started to express my anger to my mother, telling her, how could he dare steal this stuff?
Sasa ndia kwa nini ameiba na hivi naona mtu amerunguza nyumba, sasa unakuja na anaanza naye kwa juu ya wewe nao anaanza anasirika.
And my mother, she just looked at me with calm and loving eyes.
Mama yake anaanza kumwambia mzuri, anaanza kumwambia ndio mingi upole.
And she said to me, Shailia, if someone would take this, then they need it more than me.
Come again?
She said, Shailia, someone who would come and steal this stuff from me, they must need it more than me. My mother's love and compassion was not covered up. It was open and free. I have thought about that day for 30 years.
Come again?
I have thought about that day with my mother for 30 years. That day, my mother taught me about love.
Hiyo siku ameweka imeniongelesha upendo.
Even for someone, a stranger who stole the last bits of goods she had left.
Hata ule mwizi alikuja akaiba kwenye problem ya kia.
And she had great faith that God would give her back everything that she needed.
Sikia. Sema Mungu yuko pamoja na yeye, atapata lingine.
And I would love to know if Eric heard anything in that there for himself, if he saw something fresh.
Sasa anasema Eri anapenda muongeleshe kwa ile story yenye nimekuongelesha. Kitu yenye imekuja yenye naweza kupatia jibu kwa ajili ya kuongea. Yeah, he's saying he has got beautiful answer from what you shared. Because when the house was burnt, and then after, even the small that was left, the thief also stole that. Because he has got like problem 2 times, so challenges 2 times, but she had to still forgive. And I'm happy to hear about that, and I have learned much from that.
I thank you for sharing with me, Eric.
Asante kumuongelesha.
And thank you for reminding me of the lesson my mother taught me.
Sema hata asante kumkumbusha ile yenye mama yake alimwambia. Nasema jina na fundisho upendo niona hapo. Siko namuona.
I like that hat.
Sema napenda chapeau yako. Baki. Hakuna shida, nasema naipenda.
Very stylish.
I'm called Zabron.
Zapron?
Yes, yes. Mushapa. Mushapa, yes.
Mushapa.
I'm also from Congo. I'm also a refugee living here in Nakivale Refugee Settlement. I'm very happy for the city principals because they have cooled our hearts, our feelings. Because we lost a lot in our country. But to listen about sleepy teachings is a way to feel gratitude and love.
Sorry, Phillips, I'm having trouble hearing you again. Can you turn toward the phone again and tell me the last sentence again?
Saying when they hear about sleepy teachings, they get gratitude, they feel happy.
Yes.
We are also happy that CDP has come to remind us about love and forgiveness. Because we're thinking much of the past that happened to our countries and how they rooted our things. But with three principles, we have come to understand how love and forgiveness can be like a painkiller for that.
Can be what? Sorry, Phillips, I'm having trouble again.
Can be a painkiller.
Painkiller?
Yes.
What does that mean?
have become a solution.
A solution, a painkiller. Okay, yes.
Na upendo nayo inatukumbusha kupenda hata adui wako.
Because like he didn't know that before, even loving someone who does not love him could be possible. But he has come to understand that it is possible.
Sababu hata neno la Mungu linasema kama haupendi
saying even the Bible tells us about love, and it's more important to love ourselves and our neighbors. Saying loving ourselves and loving God is also more important.
Sorry, Phillips, I didn't hear the last part again. Loving ourselves and loving God
is very important.
Is very important. Okay.
Saying that if we have applied forgiveness into our lives, then peace of mind comes in. Because with forgiveness, it is more powerful and love comes in.
Yes.
Saying like love and forgiveness is protection. It is as if like being in a house and you are covered that the rain cannot hit you. We are very happy even for you that you have shared more about love and contentment, and you still remind us that love is so vital into our life. May God bless you and may you continue healing others. Thank you so much.
So Phillips, before he goes, wait. Stay a moment. Everyone wants to jump right up and leave me.
Yeah.
I thank you for also reminding me about love and forgiveness. Your sharing reminds me just as much about the importance of love and forgiveness. The beauty in you is very visible. And you all have experienced very difficult things. But you are belonging to the strongest people on this planet. Through this hardship, you have gained a spiritual understanding that makes you very, very strong. I want you to know that I admire your strength very much.
Come again?
I want them to know that I admire their strength very much. God bless you. Asante sana.
Yeah. Mwingine wa mwisho? Mama mwingine? Kuja tu msalimie. Yeah. So those are the members that have testified, and the team is very happy.
I'm very happy. I'm very blessed to be here. It's such a blessing to me.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Greetings. Called Damad.
Aman?
Damad.
Damad?
Yes.
Hello.
I'm happy to learn about love and contentment. I'm also a refugee living here in Nakivale from Congo. I'm so much appreciating the sharing of three principles, mostly sharing about love and forgiveness. Because we could think much of what happened to us and how rebels could come and treat us badly into our home countries, and we could just feel pissed off and think negative.
Yeah.
We are very happy that we have come to understand about love, about forgiveness. Because right now, our hearts, our feelings, we are now fine. May God bless you. May you continue coming to share to us.
Yes. Thank you. Does she want to ask something or share something else?
Yeah, she finished sharing.
Oh, tell her, please. Her sharing is so beautiful and her appreciation is so well received. Asante sana.
Okay. So I think, Shailia, we are coming to the end of our session. So I'm very happy also to have you come for the second time sharing to this group. And as I mentioned, this is Kabazana. This is Kabazana B? Yeah, this is Kabazana B. And these people, before they were, even by the look, they were looking misery.
Yeah.
Because they had no hope.
Yeah.
And what I carried to them was sharing the three principles that they didn't know before, but they are able now to testify because they have seen their own beauty by understanding what three principles can do to them, and they are living happy and also sharing others in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful, Philips. And thank you so much, Philips, for translating today and for inviting me. You know, I wanted to ask you something. Do they have singing at the refugee camps? Do they sing church hymns or things like that? Do they sometimes sing together?
Yes, they do.
Do they know a song? I know this is a big ask, but I would love to hear something. I want to learn some songs.
Anasema anawaomba mtu kuwa na kanyimbo kidogo, mnamwimbia kidogo.
It would make me so happy.
Furahisha sana, nyimbo tu kidogo ya kanisa.
They should not be shy.
Mwimbe nyimbo kidogo. Yes, they have.
Would they bless me with a song?
Yes, they're going to do that.
Good. I'm listening.
Wewe ndio tatoa. kidogo.
Can you take the phone closer, Phillips?
Wewe ikala hapa, wengine nyuma wataacha. Ile yenye unaimba wengine wanaijua.
You have to hold the phone really close so I can hear.
Kama naanza si wote tujue namna gani asikie. Upendo ni kama nasema upendo ni kitu muhimu sana, wengine wanasema nini? Wanaimba namna gani?
Katika jamaa zetu na nini yetu.
Anza. Yenye wanajua. Ile ya kanisa tu. Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Nasema hii imekuwa mzuri sana.
Oh, such a blessing. It's so touching. Thank you.
Nasema nyimbo mzuri naipenda, asante sana.
Asante.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Phillips. Keep singing, keep being joyful. We have to find these moments of light in every single day.
Yeah. Nasema tuendeleshe kuwa na upendo, tuendeleshe kusikia mzuri, tuendeleshe kuimba, ndio ile vitu vitatusaidia kuwa na maisha mazuri.
Yes. I love you and thank you, and I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Asante sana. Asante sana. Bye-bye. Thanks, Phillips. Bye-bye.